सिंह की और उनकी खूबसूरत आवाज़ों में सुना आपने ये गीत मिडलैंड्स के नंबर 1 एज रेडियो स्टेशन ऑफ कोर्स रेडियो एक्सेल के जरिए। जैसे कि हमने बोला था कि प्रोग्राम के दूसरे हिस्से में इंटरव्यू होगा और आज जिस हस्ती का इंटरव्यू होगा वो कुछ ही दिनों के बाद हमारे साथ होंगे यहाँ पर और उनकी खूबसूरत आवाज़ में उनके साथ गुफ्तगू होगी और उनसे पूछेंगे वो कौन हैं, क्या करते हैं और कहाँ से हैं। और इस वक्त हमारे साथ होंगे बर्मिंघम शहर से no other than one and only Kamii Kaze. Good afternoon. Welcome you live on the radio. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Shamz. Good afternoon to all the listeners. How's everyone? How are you as well?
I'm jolly good, Kamii Kaze. Great to have your company. Welcome to Radio XL. And लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि Kamii Kaze कौन है? Let me tell you some fan people कि Kamii Kaze वो हैं जिन्होंने अभी एक नया एल्बम प्रोड्यूस किया है और इनका एल्बम अभी ही हाल ही में रिलीज हुआ है, लेकिन इसी के बारे में बात करेंगे Kamii से. So Kamii, welcome to Radio XL.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling me on the show, Shamz.
You're most welcome, mate. People globally throughout West Midlands and all over the world are listening to you through Radio XL's official Facebook live page and of course through Radio XL. Where are you gone, Kamii? Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Right. So first of all, welcome to Radio XL. How's your day getting on?
Yes, it's Sunday. It's a bit dull. What about yourself? You must be really busy today, even though it's a Sunday.
Extremely very busy, young man. Extremely very busy as always.
Yeah, good tell.
Right, so now those people that don't know कि ये Kamii Kaze कौन है, why is he talking to Shamz in Sunday brunch, and so let's introduce Kamii Kaze. Kamii Kaze is a producer from Birmingham and he has recently produced the album, and it's by, you can introduce the name of the album and you can introduce the lady yourself, Kamii. Fire away.
Right, so to all the listeners out there, basically the album is called The Album. The vocalist which features on this album is a well-known Pakistani singer. She's been singing for over 30 to maybe 35 years now. Her name's Radioactive. She's been singing in films, TV dramas, private albums, stage dramas, you name it. She's even been featured on Coke Studio as well. So she is a very, very famous artist. She's quite a well-known artist as well.
Okay, so while I'm talking to you, we got a Hamira Channa song playing in the background, and it's one of your favorites as well. So anyway, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I'm sure you cannot hear what song is playing on the radio. So first of all, congratulations. And how many songs are there all together on your album?
Thank you very much. There's 8 songs in this album. Each has its own style. There's Sufiana Kalam in there, there's Geet in there, there's Ghazal in there. 7 of the songs are in Punjabi and there's one Hindi/Urdu track on there, which has got its own kind of flavor in there as well.
Okay. So did you produce the music yourself or did you have any guidance from anyone? किसी ने मदद की आपकी चोरी चुपके या अकेले में लगे रहे आप मेरी तरह?
नहीं ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. इसका कंपोजिशन से लेके मौसीकी तक मैंने खुद तैयार की, मैंने खुद बनवाया है. मगर शायरी जो है मुख्तलिफ शायरों से मैंने काम करवाया है. इसमें इंडिया का शायर भी है और कुछ पाकिस्तानी शायरों का भी हाथ है इसमें.
That's very good. So it's basically India and Pakistan combination. आपने दोनों को जमा किया है एक ही जगह पर. जी. So how long you been producing music, Kamii?
मैं तो तकरीबन इस फील्ड से in this scene of being producing on off kind of basis. I've been interested since, you could say, about 8 to 10 years now.
Okay, long time.
This is my first break. This is my first solo album that I've done myself. I have in the past helped others, or you could say joined up with others.
But
I thought, it's time to put out something there for myself and get the credit for myself. So this is my first official project, you could say.
Okay, I mean, I listened to all 8 songs. I mean, of course, you've done a great job on this album, and I'm sure there are listeners of Radio XL globally, and the viewers, they will obviously watch your video and listen to your songs as well. So if anybody wants to follow you on the social media, how do they follow you?
Right, I'm on Instagram, which is quite active these days. It's official Kamii Kaze with 2 I's, KAMIIKAZE, and also I'm on Facebook as well, which is under the name of Kamii Kaze as well, KAMIIKAZE as well. Also I've got my YouTube channel as well, which the songs are featured in there, and also the interviews which I've previously had on there as well.
Sure, that's great. That's great. So now, like when you first started to do your music, so did you get much support from your family? Or did the family stick with you, or was it difficult?
It wasn't difficult in the sense, but they just gave me the support. They just said if that is something you want to do, then you have our blessings and to go ahead. It wasn't political in any sense. It was just basically because my family they don't really have much knowledge in regards to the music and stuff.
Okay.
So it's just basically it's just like a matter of if that is what you want to do, then that's fine. Go ahead.
So you've done 8 songs. I mean, obviously you've been working. You've been working on this for a long time. How long did it take you to finish this album off? Or roughly a year, 2 years, 6 months?
You could say a year and a half. It did take me to finish off this album because I did myself. I like to listen to things over and over again. But then on the other hand, I like to change things again and again and again. So you could say in that aspect, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I like to change things all the time until I myself feel that yes, it's perfect, and
so
that's why it took.
Yeah. So out of all the singers from Pakistan, you chose Humaira Channa. So what motivated you? What made you go for Humaira Channa and select her to do your songs? And what was the first ever song of Humaira Channa that you listened to?
Well, if I do mention the song, that probably people will be able to guess how old I am. So anyway, basically Humaira Channa, as I mentioned before, she's a playback singer.
That's right.
She used to sing. She's quite a well-known name in the Pakistani film industry. Funnily enough, it was from a film called Mukra, which Nadeem was in there, and also I think is Babra Sharif. It was from that film. Was the first song that I've ever heard from her.
You're going back by many years.
Yeah,
so you definitely are giving your age away, Kamii. So what do we look? What can we is in the future, near future, any more album singles coming our way? I mean, what can the listeners expect from you?
I am working on a folk artist from Pakistan. He's a Punjabi folk singer. I don't want to mention too much names or too much info, but I do think that it will be something new, and I do assure that the listeners will enjoy the new stuff that I'm working on as well. It's 2 tracks which I'm using with this artist.
Okay, that's absolutely great. So, out of these 8 songs, of course, definitely we're going to play one of your songs in a short while. I had the CD. I mean, I bought a CD as well. Normally, everything is on the computer, but unfortunately, the CD is jumping up and down. Okay. So, I will not be able to play anything right now, to be honest with you, but I will definitely play one of your favorite songs in a short while. So, out of all these 8 songs, I mean, obviously, it's like asking a mom or a dad, which one is your, like, out of your 8 kids, which one is your most favorite one. But anyway, I'm going to ask you the same question again. Here, out of all these 8 songs, which one is one of your most favorite songs out of these?
That is quite a hard question to ask myself because, like I did say, these songs, they have their own flavor. Like there's Sufyana Kalam in there, there's Geet in there, there's Ghazal in there. So it's like you can't really compare them all because they all have their own kind of structure to them. They all have their own taste to them.
That's right. Okay, so Kamii ji, but it's great having your company. First of all, it's a pleasure having your company. I mean, I'm blessed to have your interview on Radio XL, and of course, in future, we'll be spinning your music as well. So, any messages for our listeners and our viewers?
I would just like to thank all the listeners, all the viewers. I'm getting loads and loads of comments through social media, congratulating me on my work. They are feeling the work. Most of these people who are messaging me have never heard of the artist, which I'm quite surprised. But then I do think I am proud of myself because I am bringing an artist from my native country, Pakistan.
Okay, that's great. So, roughly how long before your next album or your single? A month, 2 months, 6 months, a year?
I would say around Christmas time, hopefully December next month or early January for the 2 singles of this artist. Another artist has just recently contacted myself. Again, she's a very famous playback singer from Pakistan. So we've just in discussions with her, so we might more than likely we'll be dropping something from her as well, which I am quite keen that the listeners will really enjoy this as well.
Definitely, and of course, the first stop is going to be Radioactive. This is where they're going to hear your future song that you're on about, which is going to be roughly sometime next year, and which I'm sure कि आप बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं उसके लिए और दिल से काम कर रहे हैं और ज़ाहिर है कि जैसे कि इस एल्बम में आपके 8 गाने के सारे के सारे मैंने सुने रात को सीडी आपकी सारी सुनी और फिर मैं सोया था और and basically it's a really nice music and the way you put it together is great job you done. And all we want to say at Radio XL to you is congratulations and keep up the good work, Kamii. And once again, जाने से पहले तुसा इस करो एक कम करो माना परा के आपने जरा सोशल मीडिया ने टैग को एक बार फिर असने listeners और व्यूअर की दसी छोड़ो.
Okay, to all the listeners again, the Instagram page is official Kamii Kaze, so do get following on that, and also I'm on Facebook as well with the same name, official Kamii Kaze. Also got my own YouTube channel, which is Kamii Kaze on there, and everything will be on there for you to view and to listen as well.
Thank you very much, and hopefully I will speak to you again in a very near future. Till then, thank you, Kamii. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
शाहकार लगदा ए ओ दिल नू लुट के ले गया ते फनकार लगदा ए ओ जदों भी सामने आंदा ए बस हसदा रहंदा ए ओ हसदा हसदा मेरे दिल विच वसदा रहंदा ए ओ हसदा हसदा मेरे दिल विच वसदा रहंदा ए नशियां विच भरपूर लगदा ए मजबूर ना होवे ओ दूर ना होवे ओ जिंदगी दे दुखां तो दूर ना होवे मैं रोज दुआवां करनियां ओ शाद रवे शाला जिंदगी दे सारे दुखां तो आजाद रवे शाला जिंदगी दे सारे दुखां तो